Hello.
Hello.
Hi, Cillian. Hi,
Hello.
Steven.
Hello.
How are you?
Very good, thank
Good,
you.
thank you.
Thank you. I'm Osvaldo Lizama from Radio Cooperativa from Chile, and I want to start with Cillian, asking him about you after Peaky Blinders series ended. You said that you could return as Tommy Shelby if the story was right. What felt right in the story for you to come back as Tommy Shelby?
I feel like the film kind of needed to match or um, kind of like uh, complete the TV show, you know? And it's a different challenge to fit that into to 2 hours. Um, and I think we really achieved that in the storytelling. There was a lot of threads that needed to be wound up and tied up, and I think we did it. And I think it was the film or the show, I should say, has always been incredibly cinematic in its ambition, and we really wanted to do that in the film. And I think the script totally nails that scale and that ambition.
For Steven, and why did you decide to close the Peaky Blinders and Tommy Shelby story in a movie instead of a new season?
Well, we were always going to end it with a movie. We were going to do series 7, but then the pandemic happened. And when that happened, we thought, well, we'll go straight to the film. And the ending of series 6 felt so conclude, not totally conclusive, but conclusive to that part of the story. And then it felt that a way of ending that would be this big set piece. And I wanted to end it in the Second World War because it began just after the First World War. And it started making me think of a 2 hour set piece set in the Second World War where we discover Tommy probably at his lowest ebb and then take him on a journey so that he achieves something at the end that is quite remarkable.
And for you, Cillian, how challenging was for you to play again Tommy Shelby after all the things that he lived and this gap of time that we see between the series finale and this movie?
It's always a bit of a challenge, because he's so far removed from me, and I take it very seriously, and it always takes a bit of time to kind of get ready. But I love it. I just love it, and I love the writing. I love the people involved. I loved working with Tom Harper again, who directed the episodes in the first series for us, and it was kind of like coming home, and it was very important to get it right. So it was exciting. It was really exciting.
Steven, what's the meaning behind the title of this movie, The Immortal Man? You try to say that Tommy is a immortal man, whatever happens?
Yeah, I mean, the idea is that there are elements of Tommy Shelby that will not disappear as a consequence of what happens in the movie. So there is something about first of all, he's a character who has always entertained the idea of death, as if, like the Keats line, he's half in love with easeful death. In other words, he walks a tightrope between life and death and doesn't care which way he falls. And that has given him like a superpower in a sense. And as a consequence of not caring, it sort of means that he will live forever in the minds and hearts, not just of people within the story, but also around the world.
A last question for both of you. Is this the final chapter of Peaky Blinders story and Tom Shelby story, or we can see it in the future in a new series, a new movie? I don't know.
Tommy Shelby, yes. Peaky Blinders, no. There's more coming.
There's more.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Cillian. Thank you, Steven, for your time. It was an honor to talk with you, and congratulations for this movie.
Thank you.
Thanks, man.